Patrick Mahomes scrambled away from pressure as he ran toward the line of scrimmage and launched a deep ball that turned a seemingly broken play into a touchdown. The Mahomes of old was back Sunday night, and the Kansas City Chiefs are back at their usual spot atop the division. Mahomes threw 5 touchdown passes and returned to his usual form after a surprisingly shaky stretch this season, and the Chiefs raced past the Las Vegas Raiders 41-14 on Sunday night.
"We've done it before," Mahomes said. "We've done it these last few seasons. We were doing at the beginning of this season. We were moving the ball and making a lot of stuff happen. We were just turning the ball over. Then we kind of went through a little spell where we weren't making these drives and we were still finding ways to win. I knew that we're going to click back into it." Mahomes and the Chiefs showed little resemblance to the team that overpowered the AFC the past 3 seasons over the first 9 weeks, raising questions about whether they could make it back to a 3rd straight Super Bowl. But they used a dominant performance over the Raiders on a day everyone else in the division lost to return to the top of the standings.
Mahomes completed 3 short TD passes before flashing his playmaking brilliance early in the fourth quarter after Kansas City converted a fake punt on a 16-yard pass from Tommy Townsend to Marcus Kemp. 2 plays later, Mahomes scrambled and lofted a deep pass across his body that Darrell Williams caught for a 38-yard TD that made it 34-14. He almost decided to run or throw a shorter pass before he saw the chance to the big play. "Out of peripheral I saw Darrell," Mahomes said. "I actually underthrew it a little bit. He tells me he catch, Darrell does. I guess I see that he can. So he made a pretty big-time play." Mahomes added a 22-yarder to Byron Pringle and finished 35 for 50 for 406 yards. He also connected on an 8-yarder to Tyreek Hill in the first quarter and then 1-yarders to Hill and rookie tight end Noah Gray. "He's a guy that never gets comfortable," Hill said about Mahomes. "He's always trying to get better. He's always trying to find ways to improve himself, the team. Because without him, we go nowhere. He knows that." The Raiders have dropped back-to-back games after a promising start to the season as poor execution and off-field issues have done them in. They won 2 straight games after coach John Gruden resigned following the publication of his old offensive emails, but haven't looked the same the past 2 weeks. Both losses followed the release of Henry Ruggs III, who was charged with felonies in a DUI crash that killed a 23-year-old woman. Las Vegas has turned the ball over 5 times the past 2 weeks, matching the total from the first 7 games, and the improved defense was unable to slow down Mahomes. Derek Carr threw 2 TD passes but also had his 3rd interception in the past 2 weeks as the offense struggled to get going. The Raiders were held to 82 yards in the first half, their fewest in a home game in 8 years, and went 1 for 9 on 3rd downs to fall down double digits in the first half for the 5th time this season. "We got in a hole and against this team that's hard," Carr said. "They just play soft coverage. They get a big lead, play soft coverage, blitz here and there and make you throw in front. It's a hard way to do it." The Raiders brought in speedy receiver Deshaun Jackson this week to fill the void left by Ruggs' release. Jackson had an inauspicious welcome to Las Vegas. On his first target of the game in the 3rd quarter, Jackson caught a 40-yard pass from Carr. But Rashad Fenton knocked the ball out and Tyrann Mathieu recovered. Instead of the Raiders having a chance to cut into a 10-point deficit, the Chiefs drove for a field goal to make it 27-14, maybe a turning point in the game to some degree, interim coach Rich Bisaccia said. The bottom came out after that. Punter A.J. Cole delivered one of the plays of the first half for the Raiders when he forced a fumble by returner Mike Hughes that Foster Moreau recovered at midfield. That set up Las Vegas' only scoring drive of the first half when Carr connected on a 6-yarder to Hunter Renfrow. Chiefs CB Charvarius Ward left the game with an illness. Raiders FB Alec Ingold left the game in the first half with a serious knee injury and didn't return. RB Jalen Richard left in the second half. Chiefs host Dallas on Sunday. Raiders host Cincinnati on Sunday.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.